Have you heard of float therapy? In an 8 News Health Alert, a look at this growing trend in Richmond.
Logan Conti's journey to this Richmond spa started 7 years ago when he enlisted in the Army.
The day I graduated, so June 5th, 2009.
The Cosby High School grad ended up in the war zone not long after.
Just a very sudden shock to the system, you know, when you wake up one morning, talk to somebody, and then the next morning you wake up and then you're told that they're not there anymore.
Conti has been battling PTSD since his time in the Middle East, but he says he always finds peace when floating.
I call it my mental scrubbing, if you will.
Float therapy originated with sensory deprivation tanks in the 1950s. Now what's old is new again. People lie back and let go in warm water and 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt.
We've had a lot of people just amazed at how good they feel physically when they come out.
Dr. David Burv opened Float Zone after successfully turning to the therapy as an alternative to back surgery. He recommends it to ease chronic pain, stress, sleep issues, and to increase mindfulness or athletic performance.
Anything that's going to help you kind of center yourself, you know, be a little bit more in the moment is going to help any athlete.
In May, Richmond Kickers midfielder Mike Callahan used floating as part of his concussion recovery.
For me, it helped quiet everything down.
When you get into a float tank, there's nothing to see, there's nothing to feel, there's nothing to hear, and so your brain can just shut down.
Licensed clinical social worker Laura Giles says floating counteracts effects of our overstimulated society. Conti agrees. It helped him get past a plateau.
It always starts with you, you know, and this is a great way to just kind of start working on you.
Now, research finds a lot of benefits, but there are some reports of people getting anxious in the tank. Dr. Burv says that's why modern tanks leave the option of keeping the lid open and floating with or without lights and music. Most studies on it found it takes about 3 sessions to fully get to that super relaxed state. But everybody who I talked to said that it did help them in one way or another for emotional, mental benefits, emotional, whatever, physical.
It looks like it takes a little while to get used to.
Yeah,
the idea of being totally disconnected.
I think in 2016, all of us, it takes us a while just to relax.
It's a little more
Shut
serious than
down.
lying down in the grass, that's for sure.
It is, but you know, it's something that a lot of people are trying.
There you go. All right. Thank you, Amy.
Sure.